At the class reunion, my ex-girlfriend cried with red eyes. Fong Yuan, why can't you just love me one more time? I looked at the ring on my ring finger and replied in a low voice. Lu Ruyan, I'm already married. At the 30th-year-old class reunion, Lu Ruyan stood out in the crowd of people who had put on weight. Even though she was sitting in the farthest corner, he still saw me at a glance the moment our eyes met. My heart inexplicably panicked. I looked at her, her girlish innocence gone. A face so strange yet familiar. Felt like a lifetime ago. It's been 8 years. Meeting again. Everything was so sudden. He looked at the ring on my ring finger and smiled nonchalantly. Married. You're the only one left in our class. Miss Lu is still a single noblewoman. But I heard you're marrying the son of some leader. Congratulations in advance. Haha, after a round of clinking glasses and pleasantries. Someone in the crowd brought it up. Fong Yuan, if you two hadn't broken up back then, you'd be the son-in-law of a rich family now. That's right, don't you regret it? I was young and foolish back then. It was all just a game. There's still time for me to see what type you've liked for years. When did Fong Yuan get married? Why didn't anyone tell us? After graduation, we never saw you post about your wife on social media. Don't tell me she's old and ugly. You can't show her off. He's abroad. Everyone had a schadenfreude air of detached onlookers. Everyone knew that my breakup with Lu Ruyan back then was very undignified. He waited under my dorm all night, begging my father, but I was heartless and didn't see him. And now he's returned successful and famous. It's like a silent slap in the face. Naturally, people are eager to curry favor and want to add fuel to the fire. I heard Lu Ruyan acquired the company Fong Yuan works for. She's your boss now. You'd better perform well. Manager Wang toast Ms. Lu. Haha, I'm leaving. Ms. Lu, please take care of me from now on. Of course. After all, Manager Fong and I have such a close personal relationship. Be happy. There aren't that many fireworks in the world. Who'll accompany you to the restroom? Don't smile after I leave. I just looked up and stared blankly at my 30-year-old self in the mirror. You see, Fong Yuan is still like a young guy in his early 20s. He's kept his physique. No wonder he drove Lu Ruyan crazy back then. TSK. Who knows if he's really married? He's 30. Doesn't even have kids. Never posted any photos of his wife. I think he's probably a kept man for a rich woman. I saw it. Rumor has it she bought a house in the city. How could a poor guy like him afford this? Then that rich woman's means are just average. If he had gone with Lu Ruyan back then, she's a nobody who became a somebody now. Forget it. Someone from his background doing this well is already a success. For the Lu family to have taken a liking to him, I really don't know how they got together back then. And Fong Yuan dumped Lu Ruyan. He must be regretting it so much right now. Everything for you to enjoy a lifetime of sweetness. Do you regret it? Why wouldn't I regret it? Don't be sad anymore. People always have to say goodbye to what they can't hold on to. I always knew he would achieve this today. He's always been shining. At 18, she was the campus belle. While others were fighting for college entrance exams, he was already on the path to a prestigious university. At 30, he's a doctor who returned from abroad with honors. I was proud of my 500,000 annual salary. He's already worth hundreds of millions. I never thought I'd see her again. Even less that the daughter of Chairman Lu, who acquired the company, would be his ex. And became my boss. Mortgage, car loan, forget it. Take it one step at a time. It's been 8 years since we broke up. Maybe they don't care anymore. How can I sing without you? We were just passers-by. From strangers to acquaintances. Singing through hardship. Ms. Lu. Can't let go. Let me drive you back. Oh, thanks. No need, I called a driver. This place is too out of the way. Afraid I'll get sentimental? It's been 8 years, Fong Yuan. Do you think I'm that pathetic? To report on the company's situation for a 30-year-old married man. Who's doing it for love? Refusing now would be overly sensitive. Still thinking about it. Ms. Lu, I'm the manager of Department 2. Currently, the project department has 3 divisions. We plan to add a new team after the new year. The company is mainly managed by President Feng now. Department 2 was established 3 years ago. In the past few years, I've at least established myself at work. We're currently ranked first in performance. We understand. We'll keep up the good work next year. For this year's Healthy Culture Shoe event. You planned it, right? What do you think, Manager Fong? The company was acquired by a listed group. It's definitely a gilded cage. But there are those who rejoice and those who worry. Those who rejoice see the employee development opportunities, no need to elaborate. Those who worry about rumored staff adjustments. Many fear layoffs. The detours we've taken are all due to the leaders' decisions. Naturally, they've been fully considered for the company's development. We employees just need to cooperate and execute. You've changed. You're so smooth with your words now. People grow. Ms. Liu, you've also matured a lot. Yeah. I've changed so much. I've learned to walk with my head held high. And I've learned to be worldly and smooth. I'm no longer insecure. No longer poor. No longer poor. But Lu Ruyan gave a smile with an unknown meaning, instantly bringing me back to those years of being so humble it was like dust. I never knew my own mother. She ran off because she thought we were poor when she gave birth to me. My dad left me with my grandma. Later he robbed someone for money and went to jail. It was grandma who picked up trash to raise me. I was born in the mud. She was like a cloud in the sky. A world of difference. We shouldn't have crossed paths. The first time I met Lu Ruyan, I was 16. My grandma and I were picking up trash at her house. I was wearing shoes that were falling apart, and a loose-fitting school uniform, shyly following behind her. Lu Ruyan's mom saw how pitiful we were, and called out to Ruyan from the yard. Do we still need cardboard boxes and plastic bottles at home? If you have any, hurry home. Thank you. I'll go get them for you right away. Young man, study hard. Things will get better and better in the future. I was very touched then, and also very embarrassed. I secretly vowed to study relentlessly. Maybe by 30 I could live in a house like that. Reality always brings an epiphany. No matter how fast a train runs, can't catch up to a plane. At the same age of 30, she drives a Rolls-Royce. The gap is extreme. I once naively believed, all roads lead to Rome. Little did I know, some people are born in Rome. You work hard. You might only reach the outskirts of Rome. While they moved from Rome's second ring road to the first. Mr. Fong. We've arrived, thank you for your trouble. It's too late. I won't ask you in. Manager Fong. Your parents are strict with you, huh? Goodbye, President Liu. Fong Yuan. How have you been all these years? It's pretty good. Is he good to you? Smiling with happiness, it's pretty good. Even hugs are missing. That's good. Also feeling anxious. Tears wet my eyes. Fong Yuan. I endured the ache in my ankle, slowly turned my head, and met Lu Ruyan's eyes. Her face, which had appeared countless times in my dreams, beneath the night sky. A phrase suddenly came to mind. A glance that lasts 1,000 years. We haven't even asked me how I've been all these years. Have these years been good for you? Both good and not so good. I'm getting married. Will you bless me? Of course, I wish you a happy wedding. And a long, happy life together. Lu Ruyan. Then I wish us both a good ending. It's been 8 years. I clearly moved on. Why do my emotions still shatter so easily? If I'd known it would tie me down like this, we never should have met. That relationship that ended without a trace in our youth, I liked it a lot. It was short, and I regret it. In our senior year of high school, a new student transferred into our class. He stood at the podium to introduce himself. Hello everyone. My name is Lu Ruyan. So beautiful. She's so stunning. I stole a glance up. He seemed to have grown even taller than 2 years ago. Where do you want to sit? I hope this classmate who's good at studying and quiet. So he became my desk mate. There was no joy or excitement, only nervousness and awkwardness, even embarrassment. In that moment, I was so scared he'd recognize me, the guy who used to pick up trash outside his family's villa. Hi, my name is Lu Ruyan. Hello, desk mate. Hello. My name is Fong Yuan. Hello, Fong Yuan. Fong Yuan. What are your hobbies? Fong Yuan, what do you like to eat? Fong Yuan, do you have any favorite songs? A lot of the time, he was the one talking nonstop by my side. I would lower my head and remain silent. Lu Ruyan had a great personality. She was polite to everyone, and incredibly attractive. She quickly became the object of many boys' open and secret affections in class. I'll give it to him. Many boys would ask me to deliver love letters to him. Shy and slow to warm up, they say. I always had to prepare myself mentally for a long time before I dared to give him the stuff, as if I were the one writing the letter. Lu Ruyan, this is a letter from a male classmate for you, but I already like someone. Sai, when will the person I like write me a love letter? Fong Yuan, if the person you liked wrote you a love letter, what would they say? Lu Ruyan, no dating in high school. Then I'll wait until graduation. Fong Yuan, why are you blushing? Do you have someone you like? I had no choice but to pretend to read. But my heart was already in a complete panic. No one. The night before you went to sleep that day, I thought about that question for a long time. If I were to confess to someone I liked, what would I write to them? I thought of shootings to the oak tree. If I love you, I will never be like a climbing wisteria, using your high branches to show off myself. If I love you, I will never learn from infatuated birds to repeat monotonous songs for the green shade. I must be a kapok tree standing beside you. As a tree's image, standing together with you, you have your bronze branches, iron trunk like a knife, like a sword and also like a halberd. I have my vibrant blossoms, like a heavy sigh, like a valiant torch. What I wanted was love side by side, independent yet deeply affectionate. But the me back then, stuck in the mire of my original family, was too humble, poor, cowardly and insecure, couldn't hold my head up. Discount canvas shoes, size 42, $25 a pair. I wore them for 2 years. They were size 42, but my feet were 43. The soles came unglued, so I'd fix them with super glue. The uppers yellowed. Passing by the mall, brand new sneakers. I'd sneak glances again and again. Those shoes were $88. Not any particular brand, but they were new. They'd fit perfectly. Running would be easy, but $88 was what Grandma earned collecting scrap for a long time. Every time I see her walking like that, holding her side, I have to suppress my desires. Are they tight? I wonder if I had a mom, if she would have treated me this way. But I never even met her. At least I'm not making you guys wear sneakers to see me. Tu Fong Yuan. How are you gonna run in those shoes? Can't escape what you can't see. Happy birthday, Fong Yuan. Surprised? You're the one I miss. I sneakily looked at your ID. I'm not sure about free birthday gifts in the future. Buy one, get one free. But I want to see you every day. I don't care about the outcome. Thanks. But I can't accept money for this. It's free. It's not too expensive. Sorry. I really can't accept Fong Yuan. We sat at the same desk for so long. You don't consider me a friend. I don't think so. Consider it a master's fee. I want to take the TOEFL. My English is terrible. If I don't pass, my mom will kill me. Help me out, okay? Please. Outside tutors cost $100 an hour. It's me who's taking advantage of you. Settled then. Things will get better and better. I remember 2 years ago, young man, study hard. Life will get better and better in the future. They were all such gentle people. They saw through my embarrassment, but still looked out for my poor pride. That day, Lu Ruyan stood under the blooming sunset. Against the light, she looked incredibly beautiful. Fong Yuan, someday you'll buy me a pair of glass slippers. Under the sky of rosy sunset clouds, Lu Ruyan seemed to glow all over. She was the princess who wore glass slippers. But I wasn't the prince. From then on, every day after school, I tutored Lu Ruyan in English for an hour. He had good grades and a sharp mind. He understood things quickly. Do that subordinate clause again. Mr. Fong. You're so strict. Memorize this, Fong Yuan. How are you so good at studying? Fong Yuan, why are you so quiet? We didn't. That's when I realized. Many kids from wealthy families went abroad to study, while others were desperately fighting the college entrance exam, crossing a narrow bridge with thousands of troops. His parents had already paved the road to prestigious foreign universities for him. They say the tuition alone was hundreds of thousands a year. That was like an astronomical figure to me, because that year I almost dropped out over $1,200. That year, in junior high, they suddenly added $2,000 in tuition. My family could only scrape together $800. My grandma lost sleep worrying about the rest. I gathered a lot of courage. My family was really poor. That was the first time I felt asking for help was harder than poverty itself. You love swindler. In the end, Lu Ruyan angrily pulled me off stage. He domineeringly returned all the money everyone donated. Then he paid the rest of my tuition. Fong Yuan, if you needed money, why didn't you tell me? I didn't know how to say it. I don't want her pity. I don't want to owe her a favor. I want us to be equals, money. I'll pay you back as soon as possible. Thank you, Lu Ruyan. That winter break, I got a job at a fishing gear factory in a suburban county. My job was to paint fishing rods. The smell was so pungent. They said sitting for too long would cause lung cancer, but it paid 80 yuan a day. Still, many people, forced by life, went to earn that money they traded their lives for. After that winter break, I finally paid Lu Ruyan back. Fong Yuan, you really don't want to owe me? I prepared a lot of things to say. The me who used to write perfect essays never thought I'd run out of words, because after that incident, the class started buzzing with gossip. Many said Lu Ruyan liked me. Some said she pitied me. I got a little flustered, even more scared. You're my daughter's deskmate, right? Ryan suddenly insisted on going to college in China. Do you know why? The results will have to wait. The people you love and who love you should build each other up, not give up. Aunt Wang, please try to convince her. Later, I hesitated for a long time and actively sought out Lu Ruyan. Lu Ruyan, go to college abroad. Do you really want me to go? I think about you every day. Go see the world for me. I'll work hard too. I want to be the kapok next to the oak tree. Don't underestimate a poor young man. Let's shine in our own ways. Perhaps there will be a day when we meet at the summit. I promise you. But we're still like before. You can't avoid me anymore. From then on, my relationship with Lu Ruyan seemed to get closer. She loved chatting with me about anything and everything, even though most of the time she was talking, and I was listening. Occasionally, I'd catch her gaze, direct and unguarded. I'd instinctively lower my head to avoid it. Lu Ruyan. She was so carefree. She'd stained her pants during her period, completely oblivious. Blushing, I bought her sanitary pads from the convenience store. There were so many brands, and they all looked different. I didn't know which one you use. Thank me. I heard girls drink hot things during their periods, so I bought her a cup of milk tea. I handed her the prepared milk tea. She forgot to say thank you. Fang Yuan, from the year you were born. You said, "You are mine." What do you mean? I whispered. I don't know, the top student with 135 in Chinese. You don't even know this? I didn't say anything. Of course I know it's because of the sweet advertising slogan. There's more after this. So I'm the milk tea. This way I can hold you in the palm of my hand. Fang Yuan, do you know my favorite Jay Cho song? Once upon a time, there was someone who loved you for a long time. Is it good? Very good. I'm just improvising today. I'll have a chance to show you my real skills. One day I really want to get rained on again. I didn't expect that at the moment I lost you, I saw a sunny day. The countdown to the college entrance exam is getting shorter and shorter. The moment of parting is also getting closer and closer. At the graduation party, Lu Ruyan was wearing a formal dress. I sat quietly. My face was expressionless, but my heart was already churning. Can love for one more day. The rain gradually pours down. I can't see you. How much longer? Until I can be by your side. It took so long to love you for one more day. I waited. But in the end of the story, you still said goodbye, it seems. The end of the story is saying goodbye to the past. But let's say goodbye with a smile. My love for you is gradual. But then the wind gradually drops. Lu Ruyan turned her head and looked at the rainy heart below the stage. A knowing smile. After years apart, I realized that the feeling when he looked at me was called love at first sight. That summer, I wrote that poem to the oak on the back of Lu Ruyan's English textbook. He helped me register for a QQ account. The password was LY126. In case you forgot, my graduation party. Why didn't you go? Because it was split. 100 yuan per person. I'm leaving in a few days. Have a safe trip. You can't say that when flying. I'm sorry. I've never sat in one. It's okay. You'll have plenty of opportunities in the future. You're so smart, you'll definitely be a billionaire. I didn't expect the courage to lose. I still have this one to give to you. You made this yourself? Wow, this is amazing. One of a kind in the whole world. I'll treasure it. Actually, I didn't tell Lu Ruyan. That pendant for Ali, it's a set. I have the other one. Give me a hug. Fang Yuan, it's too much. I can't see you. And everything will be okay. I only then realized we each went our separate ways. We're living our separate lives at opposite ends of the earth. I wish our story could have ended here. More than friends, but not quite lovers. A love too shy to be spoken. The most intimate thing we ever did was just that hug before we parted. Without the hysteria that followed, our memories should be sweet. And when I turn 30, I'll run into Lu Ruyan again. She'll tell me she's getting married. I'll probably happily give her a big red envelope, saying, Lu Ruyan, congratulations on your wedding. Thanks for looking out for me back then. I've got a little money now, so here's a big red envelope for you. Maybe I'll even joke around. Hey old classmate, I used to have a crush on you, you know? Instead of pretending to be happy like I am now. Go ahead, be free. Wish him a lifetime of happiness. But turn around and I'm already sobbing. After crying, I quietly wipe away my tears and tell myself it's okay. Get to bed early tonight. I'll be fine when I wake up tomorrow. Put on my mask. Get out of the elevator. What am I going to that place people call home for? You're back so late. Do you know your old man's been waiting for you for hours? There's someone sitting at the door. Fang Zhihai, my biological father. A year ago, the police contacted me to say my father was released from prison. The word father was something I only saw in textbooks. The books said a father's love is like a mountain. But not all fathers are like that. I've only seen him a handful of times in my life. When I was little, my neighbors all said my mom abandoned me because the family was poor. She left me and was gone. My dad was always out on the streets, chasing debts, chasing them right to our doorstep. He stole the tuition money my grandma had saved for me, and even called me a burden. If only I could see the seasons you've seen. Did you find my stepmother recently? She said she wants 300,000 yuan before your brother will acknowledge me. Give me 300,000. Why should I give you money? 300,000. Have you ever spent 3 yuan on me? Because I'm your biological father. Because your last name is Fong. I'm old now, okay? I need a son to take care of me in my old age. I don't have money. Even if I had money, I wouldn't give it to you again. Anyway, I have no shame. If you don't mind being embarrassed, I'll just stay here. Let all the neighbors see you, this unfilial son. This messy life. Sometimes it drives me crazy. I put on my earplugs and stroked Chu Yi's soft white fur, feeling the vibration from his purr. Chu Yi is a stray cat I found 6 years ago. He had skin disease all over his body back then, and he was limping. On the night of the Lunar New Year's Day, he was shivering from the cold. You're also on your own. Why don't we stick together? Then neither of us will be an unwanted child anymore. I took her to get treated for a long time. She finally recovered. She's gotten rounder over the years, but her leg is still lame. Every day when I get home from work, no matter how late, Chu Yi will greet me with a meow, limping. When I sleep, I listen to his purr. No matter how many unpleasant things I experienced during the day, I feel healed. A new boss always makes a splash. The first to suffer were some of the non-essential positions in the logistics department. Many people lost their jobs overnight. Everyone was in a panic for a while, but it also became the main topic of office gossip. The new general manager Lu is really beautiful. A total rich and beautiful girl. Don't even think about it. She's getting married. He said he likes tall, thin, and introverted guys. Why do I feel like I've seen General Manager Lu before? I remember, Brother Fong's wife. I've seen pictures of your wife before. She looks exactly like Ms. Lu. Manager, show us a picture of your wife again. I got a new phone. It's not saved on this one. I made an excuse and got out of the office. I looked at the ring on my ring finger. From a second marriage. It's really nothing. I bought the other ring myself. I pretended to be married. One was to avoid all the well-intentioned matchmaking and the relentless temptation. Secondly, in the workplace you often have to deal with drinking culture, and you often receive all sorts of vague and unclear matters. So I just said I was married, to have fewer problems. Anyway, I'm never getting married. Later, my colleagues kept asking out of curiosity, so I lied and said my partner was abroad. Everyone always egged me on to see a picture. It was good that I only had a picture of Lu Ruyan from back then on my phone. She has someone she likes now. A poor kid like me will never be good enough for her. That guy must be really successful. Manager Fong, come quickly. There's someone at the front desk claiming to be your father, making a scene. My son, Fong Yuan, worked so hard to put him through school. Now that he's successful, he's ignoring his own father. Everyone, please judge. He lives a glamorous life every day, eating and drinking well, but he won't spare a cent for his own father. Manager Fong is that kind of person. He seems like a good guy usually. Xiao Fong, you're finally here. Look at this mess. Everyone, take a look. This is how ungrateful my son is. Time rewound to that gym class in high school. The embarrassment of being 18. I thought I'd never feel that again. But at 30 years old, I still couldn't escape Miss Fong. Is everyone too bored at work? Lu Ruyan's voice was loud and clear. Humph, I didn't know Fong Yuan had a dad. Who are you? I'm his boss. Bring him to the office. Call in legal. You wait outside. I don't know what Lu Ruyan said to Fong Zhihai. I just have a feeling that kind of villain won't give up until he gets his money. President's office. I'm standing on the soft carpet, but my face was burning with embarrassment. Felt fiery hot. He wants money, Mom. I'll transfer the money to you. Ms. Lu has already handled it. Thank you, Ms. Lu. Thanks, Manager Fong. How do you want to take it down? How do you want to take it down? Yes. What do I have to thank him for? How about this? You plan my wedding, Manager Fong. I hope you won't disappoint me. But I don't have any experience planning weddings. An event for tens of thousands at the Health and Culture Festival. Manager Fong handled it with ease, and it's just a wedding. Besides, my preferences. Manager Fong should know best. The next day, I met Lu Ruyan's boyfriend. Hello, sir. My name is Ito Makoto. Hello, Mr. E. I'm Fong Yuan, in charge of planning your and Ms. Lu's wedding. Could you please get me a glass of water? Secretary Fong, bring in a glass of water. So, Ms. Lu, do you have any specific requests? Cover the venue with flowers. For the wedding music, let's use Sunny Day. He once said back then, our wedding should be covered in flowers. He also said the wedding background music would be Sunny Day. He hasn't forgotten. It's just that the groom isn't me. That's great. I'll get right on it. As for the rest, Manager Fong can brainstorm. I have another meeting in my room. It doesn't feel strange bro. Let's go eat. I'm hungry, bro. If you can't eat, wait for me a bit. I've been thinking about this place for 2 years. Not this one. I used to come here often. I just didn't expect you to come to a place like this. You don't know that foreign food tastes a bit bland. This spicy hot pot place has been here for years. My sister always told me not to eat too much. I used to sneak here all the time. Mr. Ishian, do you really have no requirements for the wedding? After all, everyone should dream of a memorable wedding. Big brother, it's an arranged marriage. Don't you like Lu Ruyan? Why would I like her? I just thought you guys were a good fit. I was out of line. Sorry, yeah. Lu Ruyan is great in every way. Good family. Smart. Beautiful. Good education. So, do you like her? Don't kid yourself. How could I possibly reach for someone like you, brother? You two knew each other before, right? My heart suddenly tightened. Why do you know? I guessed it. Because you can't hide the look in your eyes when you like someone. Let me tell you a secret. The person I like has a bad temper. And hits people. Look how great I am. I should be worthy of him, right? But he watched me marry someone else. Yeah. Maybe in the adult world, liking someone doesn't mean you can be together. Or get married. They're 3 completely different things. Suddenly, I'm in a bad mood. Bro, come have a drink with me. I know this place best. Pop a bottle of Ace of Spades and get me 10 escorts. I didn't expect kids these days to still know how to party. When I no longer move you, you tell me to understand. He drank Ace of Spades one after another. His tolerance is low. He got drunk quickly. Where do you live? I'll take you home. I don't have a home anymore. Helpless, she had to notify Lu Ruyan to pick her up. I'm his sister. I'll take her home first. Taking care of guests is your responsibility. We'll have a meeting the day after tomorrow. 10 escorts were ordered, but Mr. E was taken away by his sister. He probably didn't think I ordered these 10. Did he? Sad. That's not his sister. It's his ex-girlfriend. Fong Yuan. Why don't we have an affair? I heard you found my replacement. Don't you like my type? Explain, the real one is back. When are you getting divorced? Not divorcing, not divorcing. She let out a cold laugh. She directly ripped off the ring on my ring finger and threw it away. Lu Ruyan, what are you doing? Not married. Why keep this junk around? Scared I can't forget my past feelings? And keep bothering you? Of course not, Ms. Lu. How could you do something so absurd now? Yeah. I've done enough absurd things. Restraint. Why are you holding his hand so roughly, gnawing and venting? Just okay. Fong Yuan, have you thought of me all these years? No, how could I not have? All those years, in my dreams and out, it was her mother. Who is that uncle? He's been staring at you. He looks like one of Mom's old classmates. But I don't remember the classmates clearly. What's your name? Fong Yuan, what do I really mean to you? What was I not good enough at? Why did you treat me like that? Why did you turn around and fall for someone else? I can't hold back my tears any longer. Fong Yuan, why couldn't you just comfort me? I looked at Lu Ruyan, 30 years old. A voice said, Fong Yuan, be happy. Don't be so clear-headed. Be brave one more time. But another voice said, Fong Yuan, you need to understand. You and this person have no future anymore. There's no way you ever will. I'm sorry. I don't love you anymore. Lu Ruyan. Here. It's raining outside. Sunny days are just a few autumn clouds in my dreams. I wanted to buy osmanthus and share wine, but it's nothing like wandering in my youth. You can go all out for love, completely and purely. But I'm 30 this year. Late bloomers wrote, anything you love in your youth is never too much. At 30, it's understandable to let go of anything. She was my first crush. The only brave thing I did in my youth. A fleeting joy, a lingering regret. There was no dramatic breakup back then. If I had to give a reason, it was that we liked each other but weren't compatible. After college, Lu Ruyan would message me on QQ often. We were separated by a 12-hour time difference. My daytime, her nighttime. Then I'd tell the moon that I liked her. She'd leave comments on my QQ space. Even though most of the time I was either working or studying, we were on opposite sides of the planet, working hard in our own worlds. I thought we'd stay like that forever. Fong Yuan, I heard Shin Yuchu likes you. And Lu Ruyan happened to overhear that. Fong Yuan, who is Shin Yuchu? Is he good looking? Just okay. We hadn't really said much, Shin Yuchu and I. I just knew we were both poor students in class. I always cry. Heard he was from the countryside and lost his father at a young age. We'd occasionally be at the cheapest window in the cafeteria. Here's the free soup you wanted, or is it freedom? When I ran into him, I was working a part-time job. Sometimes when I was in a hurry for class, he'd save me a seat. Do you like him? I don't like it. So, do you like me? I really like you. No, I really, really like you. Want to consider it? Chasing me is over. What's wrong with me? Since we were just Lu Ruyan's sudden confession. Made me distracted all day. And the next day, she actually showed up at my school. Confessions should be face-to-face to seem sincere. Fang Yuan, do you want to chase me? I'm really easy to chase. Just say you like me, and I'll be your girlfriend. I like you. Really, really like you. That was the one and only time in my life I was recklessly brave. That was us holding hands walking through every corner of campus. On a deserted path, I took the chance to lower my head and kiss her lips. For example, when I met you. Later, we started this long-distance relationship. I love following you, wherever you take me. And I slowly remember her making promises. He's sometimes very childish. I'd be slow to reply, and he'd start spamming me. I get mad, and want you to coax me. Call me baby, and I'll forgive you. I've always been rigid and boring. He'd always tease me until I surrendered before he'd stop. He got angry easily, and was easily appeased. He understood how difficult things were for me, and protected my pride. How will the past and future be? He knew I wouldn't want expensive gifts until we. So every time I waited for bye, he'd pick out affordable things to send me. When he has time, he'll fly back to see me. We held hands, hugged, and kissed. The final step of intimacy. I was never unwilling to have feelings for a girl I liked. It's just that I was afraid. Because I was genuinely afraid I couldn't give her a future. Afraid I'd hold her back. But I wasn't afraid of her falling too deeply for me. He always gets mad about this. She thought I didn't love her enough. I'm selfish with my emotions. That year, he saw the shoes I was wearing were worn out. On my birthday, he gave me a pair of shoes. The packaging was all in foreign languages. I didn't recognize the brand then. He said it was a birthday gift. Not expensive at all. But I never brought myself to wear them. That year, my grandma suddenly fell and broke her leg. She needed surgery. After scraping together what we could, we were still short 3,200 yuan. Little yuan, let's not have the surgery. Old people are supposed to die when they're old. The doctor visits are free. Don't worry about it. Okay. My little yuan is the best, grandma. Just wait till you're enjoying your retirement. I hesitated for a long time that day. I called Lu Ruyan and asked if she could lend me $3,200. I'll pay you back next month when I get my scholarship money. That moment. At least we're still holding on to what we've been fighting for all these years. You and I, no matter how fleeting, are gone. And then Lu Ruyan immediately transferred $10,000 to me. At least I miss you. But I really didn't know what to do. Stubborn and foolish, I only took $3,200. You're my boyfriend now, and you'll be my husband in the future. You'll have to earn money to support me from now on. You know? The ending, humph. She suddenly dropped into my life the next day. She appeared in my world. We went to see Grandma at the hospital together that time. She waited with me, outside the operating room, holding my hand tightly. Grandma's surgery went smoothly. He smiled at Lu Ruyan, relieved. Fang Yuan will have someone to take care of him. He can rest in peace even if he dies. Grandma, you can't leave. You have to see us get married and have babies. Live a few more years. But in the end, he didn't see it. Nor did I expect my fortune to come on a very ordinary day. Collapsed on the street, still carrying the shrimp I just bought, still wriggling. But he had no breath, no heartbeat. Is it a heart problem? Were there no symptoms before? What illness did he have? He always endured it and didn't tell me. How could I be so useless? Couldn't find anything. He picked up trash to raise me, and put me through school. Why couldn't he just wait one more year? With one more year, I could graduate and earn money. Hey, I could have taken care of you. Young man, call your parents, prepare for the funeral. Morgue storage fee is 300 yuan per day. Hearse transport is 600 yuan per trip. The urn costs over 1,000 yuan. There are also various other cremation and funeral expenses. For a moment, I realized I couldn't even arrange my grandmother's funeral. I'm currently working part-time at a club, entertaining guests. I can earn several hundred, even 1,000 a day. I can introduce you, but it can't just be singing. No matter how the story ends. At least the one I miss is you. That day, Lu Ruyan's mother suddenly contacted me. Invited me to her home. I changed into my reasonably new clothes. Cherish me. There were no melodramatic scenes like in a TV show. His mother was still so gentle. It would be a twist of fate. I'm selfish with my emotions. I only knew Lu Ruyan's family was well off, but I didn't know how well off. Her bags took up an entire wall in the closet. The price of each one was enough for me to work part-time for several years. The price of those bags could buy several houses for an ordinary family. The bag she carried when she was with me, I thought it was already very expensive. Little did I know she deliberately bought the cheapest one. I know you're dating Lu Ruyan, but do you know? Lu Ruyan flies back to China frequently. Your grades are failing, I see. I'm sorry. You're still students. You should focus on your studies. Lu Ruyan wanted to continue her studies after graduating with her bachelor's degree. And he always worried about you when he was in the country. I heard your father is still in prison. You only have your grandmother at home. If you need money, you can tell Auntie. You can also tell Lu Ruyan. Thank you. I don't need him. You're a smart kid. No wonder Lu Ruyan has been with you all these years. My daughter was always very kind since she was little. Every time she was on the street as a child, she would pick up stray animals she saw. Later, they had 2 rooms at home, just for the stray kittens and puppies he brought home. Those shoes, Lu Ruyan gave them to you, right? I forgot. How did I walk out of the Lu family villa that day? It's none of my business. I just felt the gentler Mrs. Lu smiled. The more I wanted to disappear. I looked up those shoes, they're limited edition. They sell for $32,000 online. I don't care what happened after I sold those shoes. Even worn once, they're considered secondhand. So the starting bid can only be this much. The starting bid is only $12,000. I used the money from selling the shoes to handle my grandma's funeral. Lu Ruyan's phone rang for a long time, many times. What have you been doing these past few days? What's wrong with your girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend. It's nothing. I just miss you a little. Baby is in pain. Later, he flew over from the other side of the world again. Fang Yuan, I miss you too. I just want to see you. Lu Ruyan, don't come around anymore. The excuse that you need to focus on studying. He booked the hotel for tonight. Fingertips. Usually I just quietly sleep with him until dawn. I understand you. That day, after he took a bath, he lay in my arms. What do you mean, Fang Yuan? What you want, isn't it that the body can't lie? Maybe what love makes me feel unbearable. I didn't dare to look him in the eye at all. We still are, I'm willing to give it to you. Don't overthink it. We'll get better and better. We'll get married. We'll even have a cute baby. When you're tired, you'll also make a lot of money. That day I held the girl I deeply loved and stayed up all night. When did you start liking me? I'll give it back to you. I should have listened to you play piano and sing Sunny Day long ago. That time complaining about how hard life was. I loved you wholeheartedly much earlier than you. Heartbeat. Maybe it's the feeling of freedom. How much is that? There was a moment I wanted to tell you on our wedding day. At least tell me, do you prefer a Chinese or Western wedding? I think I'd look really good in a red wedding dress. Put mine down. All the sadness with you. I want to wear a wedding dress again. Watching you kneel before me, you say to me, I do. The wedding was covered in flowers. The music was Sunny Day. Lu Ruyan babbled on and on, describing our wedding. I remember every detail so clearly. But in the end, I lost it all. The day after we made plans, my scholarship was inexplicably replaced. Lu Ruyan's mother found me. Lu Ruyan was preparing to return to China after graduating college. But her family wanted her to continue her studies. I can give you some money, or send you abroad to study. The only condition. I hope you won't hold your daughter back anymore. She's still that gentle. I'd rather she just cursed me out. She's a princess. Can you bear to let her live a hard life? She's right. How long was I supposed to hold back someone like her? A poor kid like me. After all my hard work for years, could I even afford one of her bags? Lu Ruyan, I guess I can't marry you anymore. When did I start backing down? The day I sold those shoes. Maybe earlier. It was when I asked to borrow money from you. That day, my pathetic pride was long gone, vanished into thin air. I saw Lu Ruyan off at the airport. It was a bright sunny day. You said, if we break up, will you forget me? Yes. After we break up, I'll find a handsome foreigner and make you regret it. That doll I gave you back then. I actually have one too. I know they're a pair. Quietly, a sentence falls. On the back of your English textbook, I used to write a poem, treasuring you in my... Later, I saw a tenderness like family. I know I was a fool, wandering, lost. I waved goodbye to you and sent you back into the crowd. On a perfectly ordinary day, I gave up the most important person in my life. Later, if I could see, I started to slowly distance myself from her. Was it my season that all the calls from him weren't answered? Messages not replied to. He started to get angry. We argued. Lu Ruyan, how about we break up? She didn't understand what she did wrong. Why we had to break up. Just comfort me, it would be fine. Why break up? There was a guy in the dorm who would reject others, often saying one thing. You're not my type. You really want to have. Now, Fang Yuan, you're talking nonsense. You've been dating for 2 years. You say you're not my type. Can't see clearly. I ran to our dorm building with flowers. Waited all night. If I could go where you go, would all my wishes come true? I sat by the window, watching him all night. I never knew what heartache in books felt like. Until that day, I truly felt it. My heart felt so heavy I couldn't breathe, a crushing pain with every breath. Finally, his mom took him away. If I could. Life is long, Lu Ruyan. We probably won't see each other again. He used to like reading romance novels. I hated those speechless main characters. If I could see the seasons you've seen. People like that don't deserve to be loved. They deserve to suffer, to follow the plot. But how could someone so deeply meek dare to speak? Especially when he was such a good person. Even if the ending was tragic, I would accept it. Yes. I don't deserve to be loved. Love grows wild like weeds. Like the tide receding. Gradually understand that regret is the norm in life. Later, I realized, busyness is the best medicine for everything. Money can heal me the most in the long run. So I have to work hard to make money. My first job lasted 2 years. It was past 9 that night, because I refused the client's drinks. Fang Yuan, you don't need to come in tomorrow. I couldn't afford a taxi. I waited in the cold wind for half an hour for a bus, then realized the last bus of winter had long gone. Walking alone on the street late at night, not knowing where to go. All those lit windows, none of them belonged to me. How did we let go while holding hands? An adult's breakdown can happen in an instant, eyes welling up. It really is you. Then a voice sounded beside me. I squatted on the ground. Looking up, I saw Shin Yu appear by my side. What's wrong? I'm fine, really. You missed the last bus. Do you live far? How about I give you a ride home? I hope you don't mind. It's Christmas today. It's hard to get a cab here. We exchanged contact information later. He'd often say hi to me. Over time, even the most oblivious person would understand his feelings. Sorry, I don't want to date. Is it because of your ex-girlfriend? I had a crush on you for a long time back then. Don't laugh at me anymore. But I was too insecure. I didn't dare confess. If possible, can we try to be friends? He was a second-year grad student then. He had a lot of free time. He wasn't a man of many words. He always showed his feelings through actions. He'd cook me delicious meals and send them to my office. He'd also wait in line to buy bubble tea that girls liked. Back then, the bubble tea flavors were already growing more diverse and more reliable. But I always thought of the person who sang Sunny Day for me. Fang Yuan, I really like you. Until one time his mom met me and indirectly inquired about my situation. Please stay away from my daughter. Your father is a criminal. Being with your daughter would ruin her. After graduation, he needs to get a stable job. With a family like yours, no family would accept you. Later, I finally understood that saying. The essence of life is to live it alone. Perhaps adult loneliness is bearing your own joys and sorrows. So for years, I've lived like a lone wolf. I worked tirelessly to earn money and to enrich myself. I learned how to socialize, learned to be polite. I became smooth and worldly, charming and adaptable. Gradually, I became the person I used to hate. The most peaceful moments of my day are opening the door. And when Chewie limps towards me, I listen to his snoring and fall asleep holding her. Her soft little paws cling to my mouth, making purring sounds. Her cute appearance always reminds me of someone. Good boy. I'll buy you the most expensive canned food in a couple of days. Everything will be okay. It's a shame Chewie is getting older and eating less and less. That day after work, I ran into Lu Ruyan's mother. Haven't seen her in years. Time seems to have forgotten her. Fang Yuan has changed a lot, but you haven't changed at all. Lu Ruyan has changed a lot too. She studied hard all these years, worked hard for money. Everything is moving in a good direction. Later I told my daughter you're almost 30. You should find someone to marry. She said, Mom, you pick someone you like. Everything was fine at first, but then he changed his mind again. Lu Ruyan's rebellion all these years was because of you. I heard your father made a scene at the company recently. Lu Ruyan gave him 300,000. It was Fang Yuan. Can you understand a mother's heart? I'm sorry, Auntie. I can't understand. I didn't have a mother growing up. But I can't empathize with your feelings. But I never resented you. When I was 16, you stroked my head and told me to study hard. Things would get better and better. I'm very grateful to you. I'm not 18 anymore. Or 22. I'm 30. You don't need to be so tactful to protect my pride. I know what you mean. Don't worry. I won't ruin her. Years ago, a mother also warned me. I will pay Lu Ruyan back. I have that much money. He's the last person I want to owe anything to. This time I'm composed. But one sentence from Lu Ruyan's mother sent me plunging into an icy abyss. 10 years ago, she had an abortion for you. 10 years later, you're still this stubborn. We're still the same as always. How long are you going to pester him? I transferred 300,000 to the company's finances. I bought a pair of high heels sparkling with tiny diamonds. I asked the receptionist to pass my resignation letter to Lu Ruyan. The two of us, wow. So beautiful. Are these glass slippers? Fang Yuan, you have to buy me glass slippers someday. She's a princess. She deserves all the good in the world. I didn't drive. I just want to walk for a while. When I was sad, I used to walk the streets. The person I loved me back when I was 20. As for whose wife she is at 25, and whose mother she is at 30, I wish her happiness. Lu Ruyan. Then I wish you happiness. But I don't want your blessings. And I don't want to wish you happiness either. Fang Yuan. Lu Ruyan's voice blocked me from behind. Nagging. What about love and money? I stared at him blankly. The night wind blew the hem of his trench coat white. Lu Ruyan. In the end, I wasn't good enough for your affection. You were pregnant that year, weren't you? Only after I leave can I give you a sense of freedom. There was a moment. I really wanted to marry you. Society, we had a child. I often think about this time. If one day you could still. The day after we broke up, I suddenly had a stomach ache. That night I had a dream. I dreamed my baby asked me, Mom, don't you want me? If you don't want me, I'm gonna find another mommy. The doctor said this pregnancy won't make it, it'll be a chemical abortion. Ha ha ha. I'm leaving. He cried uncontrollably, trembling all over. Fang Yuan. It's not that I don't want him. I thought, even if we're not together, I want to have her and raise her. Give her the best of everything. But he's frugal just like his dad. He only spent 247 yuan on my checkup fee. Lu Ruyan hugged me, her eyes red from crying. I know you so well. Of course, I know you had your reasons. I found out later. I know Grandma passed away. Go. How difficult it must have been for Fang Yuan, who knew me back then. How hard it must have been. I'm sorry. Lu Ruyan. I sold those shoes. It's okay. You know, I'm easy to appease. Just call me baby, and I'll forgive you. I've been waiting for you on the other side. Waiting for you to grow your wings. Waiting for you to mature. And bravely come to me. I found out later your phone number never changed. But you never came to find me. Couldn't hold back anymore. So I thought, I'll go and win you back. Summer of 2025. I came back to find you. Someone was by your side then. He brought you food. Quietly waiting for you after work. His eyes were full of you. Why didn't I have the courage to question you then? Did you like someone else? Did you forget me? Look how pathetic I am. Almost 30. I saw a live stream of your event online. You were wearing a suit, confident and composed, speaking eloquently to the camera. I booked my flight back home that day. Suddenly I wanted to take another gamble. I don't know when. I was already sobbing uncontrollably. Fang Yuan. If love can be, let's fall for each other again. I packed up my overwhelming emotions and was quiet and silent for a long time. Lu Ruyan, you. Forget about it. You can be with me. Don't you like me anymore? I really like you. But I can't ruin you, no matter how old. I gradually understood the meaning of that saying. Adult crushes are clearly priced. It's about weighing pros and cons. Even if I like you, but if there was no outcome, I would also try hard to restrain, to castrate my own affection. Those impulses that I knew were impossible but unknown, finally turned into 3 words. Forget it, Lu Ruyan. I've lost you to the crowd again. Thank you for appearing. I won't hold you up. Fang Zhihai has stationed himself at my door again. You found such a rich partner. You paid me off with 300,000 to sever ties. I don't agree. At least 3 million. Then your wishful thinking is empty. We have no relationship. You can't get another cent from me. The pain of one's original family sometimes cannot be healed in a lifetime. Get out. I let Fong Zhihai curse outside the door. Chui's dad is back. But Zayok Suikyu didn't come to greet me limping. Ah Chui ah. Did you leave too? Just like the child I never knew that year. I'm going to wander alone now. I don't have a home anymore. That night I took a lot of sleeping pills over and over. Still can't sleep. Finally too tired. Felt like I finally closed my eyes. In a daze I heard someone say, Fong Yuan, don't sleep. I'll sing for you. I really want to ask again. Will you wait or leave? On this windy day, I tried to hold your hand. But the rain gradually grew so heavy. Couldn't see you. As she sang, she seemed to cry. I think I had a dream. When I woke up, I saw his red eyes. Lu Ruyan. I'm sorry to you. I just couldn't sleep. I said it like I was sick. He was passionate yet indifferent. Confident yet insecure. Sometimes breaking down. Sometimes self-healing. You ask him. He doesn't know why himself. He always imagines the worst possible outcome for everything. So no matter how it ends, he can accept it calmly. I feel like I've lost the ability to love and be loved. My love is like I've locked myself in a siege. A cloud. Awake and in pain. In your sky. Oh, I really want to save him too. You. Fong Yuan, I'm saving you. You don't even want to? A discarded child. How dare I ask for special treatment and exceptions? Be brave. Fong Yuan, no matter what, we won't be younger than today. Fong Yuan will get better and better. I look at Lu Ruyan in front of me. Can no longer hold up my heavy eyelids. In a daze, I'm back to that day when I was 18. In the end, Fong Yuan will get better and better. Will it really get better? Lu Ruyan. Fong Yuan, you'll be fine. You can tell me anything, can't you, Fong Yuan? You'll never be apart from Lu Ruyan again. Shoo, stop crying. In this moment, I don't want to think about anything else. I just know my Lu Ruyan is back. In this hurried, fleeting world, the girl who held my youth hasn't gone far. Fong Yuan, let's be brave one more time. My love is like the year 2026. Let's have a new love with old people. Your heart is burning with nowhere to go. We finally don't have to do long distance anymore. I looked at Lu Ruyan. She beamed, as if time had returned to when we were 18. When Cinderella puts on glass slippers, she becomes a princess. Now, even in sneakers, we're the same. 30-year-old Fong Yuan no longer has to feel inferior worrying about the price of shoes. No longer have to hide my timidity so carefully. In the past, long-distance days flew by. Every meeting felt exceptionally precious. Every goodbye at the airport, I couldn't help but cry in her arms. Now we can finally hold hands and be lovers. So many things we did together. We went on a road trip together. From endless blue seas and skies to continuous green fields and grasslands. From camel bells swaying in the Gobi Desert to in front of magnificent pagodas. We lit incense and prayed before Buddha. At least now, do you have any wishes left? No more. I have everything I ever wanted. Not to cultivate a future life, just to meet you along the way. In this long life. Suddenly I remembered Sangyong Gyatso's asking Buddha. I asked Buddha, if I meet someone I love deeply, but I'm afraid I can't hold on to them, what should I do? Buddha said, how much love remains in the human world? To welcome 1,000 changes in this fleeting life. Do happy things with loved ones. Don't ask if it's a trial or fate. Some things never change. Like the fact that I like Fong Yuan. Like some songs after so many years. Still make my heart flutter. At that moment, some people are simply irreplaceable. Just standing there, he already won over everyone. 3 years later. Finally, this concert again. We sang along with the voices on stage, song after song. From the familiar melodies of that year to songs that still move me today. Familiar singing. That lingering regret. The bittersweet and secret joy of secretly liking someone in June. 12 years have passed since that promise in a dream. Now that person holds my hand. We finally stand side by side at the end of the story. Turns out the goodbye at the end of the story is to meet Lu Ruyan again. This time I won't lose you. We kiss amidst the cheers and screams of the crowd. Lu Ruyan, I'll make up for all the love you've missed. I've never felt like life could be this happy. Let's plant some flowers and plants together. The pure white wedding dress lets the light through. It turns out that having someone to share your life with connects everything. Even the most ordinary morning becomes bright. Remembering that midsummer. I worry about you. In your season. Cupid flies gently in the moonlight. Pandora. She heard the answer. The chapel bells are ringing. Stop it. When we were dating long distance, I didn't think he was this clingy. Now it's like the honeymoon phase just started. Dating at 30. It's really like an old house catching fire. Isn't someone quite proud of themselves? Later I found out Ito Makoto was Lou Ryan's Jr. That engagement was just a business deal. One to make someone else jealous. The other to make me jealous. Now all misunderstandings have finally cleared up. I hope Ito and E also finally found their happy ending. The darkness that had been clinging to me seems to be finally fading. Because this time he didn't leave. In a black suit, he in a cheapao. Wearing the shoes I gave her. For example, at 18, he was still that shining star on stage. Without my father escorting me, and handing me over to him, then I'll stand amidst the flowers waiting for my girl. She jumped down from the stage. Towards me. Hehehe. That moment spoke louder than words. This time we're truly home. 2 years into the marriage. Lou Ryan was unexpectedly pregnant. We hadn't planned on having a child this soon. But just one slip-up, and we got lucky. I was pretty panicked. Because she'd had a miscarriage before. Spent every day worrying that we'd lose this child. I even moved my office into our home. To be with her. Every day I researched pregnancy guides and nutrition plans. But for the first few months, Lou Ryan's morning sickness was severe. She couldn't eat anything. She lost a lot of weight. Later, when his mother heard, she brought homemade food and carefully knocked on our door. At that moment, I suddenly understood. Some belated kindness is also a kind of new beginning. As a mother, I've always been reluctant to see my precious daughter risk everything for someone. Besides, we had such a big difference. But he was also a very kind person. A single sentence from him warmed me for a long time. When the wedding day ended, I saw him secretly wiping tears outside the venue. Mom throws up whatever she eats now. And your cooking is so heavy. You don't understand a pregnant woman's taste. It's Fang Yuan's fault. Try it quickly. Accompany me on adventures everywhere. Oh my love, let's get married. It's really delicious. Lou Ryan. Thank Auntie. Why are you still calling me Auntie, dear? Let go of everything. Thank you. I still couldn't say those 2 words. Because I never called anyone that growing up. Mom, I'm sorry. It's okay. It's not your fault. Take good care of yourself, okay? I'm leaving. Lou Ryan. Mom will visit often, okay? I'm used to being on my own. I'm most afraid of sudden warmth and concern. But he always manages it perfectly. And thankfully, he's always there to keep me company. Slowly, the worries in my heart eased. The few prenatal checkups all went smoothly. Finally, I breathed a sigh of relief. Now we're about to welcome a new little life. Wedding dress holding a bouquet. Beautiful like a fairy tale. Beautiful like a fairy tale. Thinking back to that early summer, Fang Yuan. Do you think your feet are cramped? I was lost in thought. Suddenly I thought of being 18. I looked at those 88 yuan sneakers in the shop window. Again and again. Finally, my mom bought them for her son. Also tapping the toe, asking for directions. Aren't you trying to unlock the code to happiness? Thank you. So this is what it feels like to have a mother. The month before giving birth, I turned down all my work. After dinner, I would always help her stroll along the street. Having you with me, I'm not alone. I saw a blue-eyed, snowball-like silver gradient fur ball. Do you want to take it home, Liang? Don't bring any more cats home. Chui will get jealous. Not long after, our baby was born. For you. Amitba, Amitba, Amitba. That night, I was more afraid of losing you than ever before. Let's get married. Your nose and mouth, I'll love them for a lifetime. Like Lou Ryan's flowers. It just happened to be in Chui's direction. His nickname is Chui. This is his home. Oh my love, let's get married. I really want to have a home with you. The most beautiful dream of my life. With you, I'll brave the world. Oh my love, let's get married. I will love you